In ages long past, it was believed that Mother Dana was indestructible and everlasting. Rena, on the other hand, was thought to be the domain of the gods, a paradise where the souls of the departed could rest forevermore. Oh, how wrong we were. In the face of Rena's unimaginable technology, its soldiers, clad in huge, shining armor, and its fearsome beasts, known as Zeugles. The prosperity and bounty of Dana all but disappeared overnight. That was 300 years ago. The world of Dana fell under Renan rule, and its new masters split the land into 5 distinct realms. And now today, Orbis Calaglia, one of the Renan's 5 realms. It is ruled over by the tyrant Balsef, Lord of the Firemaster Corps. Unrelenting fire scorches this barren wasteland. Dust storms course over the rocks and crags, and no relief is to be found from the oppressive heat. The Danan people toil as slaves. Day after day they suffer, under the ruthless oppression of the Renan soldiers, with only one hope of escape. Death. Only in death is their agony finally brought to an end. They have forgotten what it means to be free. So complete is the Renan's domination.
You call that pushing? Put some back into it, embedded!
Iron Mask?
Why you?
Let me.
What is this? Some kind of slave support group? Mind your own business, you worthless... All right, 3rd Squad! Time to regroup! Go on, get moving!
Hey, wait for me! Thank you, Iron Mask.
That's okay, Cole. Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. Iron Mask, you're bleeding. We need to get you looked at by Doc.
That bad, huh? Better safe
How you
than
doing,
sorry, I
Lily?
suppose.
What I say about the bird? Ordering fitted. Sorry, Iron Mask. Got hurt because of me. But okay, it's not like I found anything. My doc tells that be extra careful. Yeah, but at the end of the day, I chose to stick my neck out for you. sort of thing. So don't sweat it. Cool. Okay. Hey, thanks, Iron Man. But,
I doubt Doc's gonna like what he sees.
may or may not be crying. Well, hopefully everything's alright.
Ah, you again.
Sorry to trouble you, Doc.
Look after yourself and there'd be no need for sorries, would there? Now sit. So, still unable to remember anything, I take it?
Blank as always. Nothing but that strange dream.
No face, no memories. Unable to feel pain, yet only too eager to take on everybody else's. What will we do with you? Here, let me see. You may not be able to feel pain, but that doesn't mean you can't be wounded, just like everyone else. If you're not more careful, you'll wind up dead without even realizing it one of these days.
I watched
They're
another
crying a
slave
few
die
minutes ago.
today. More
Are you
corpses
there?
than I care to count.
Good.
Unfortunately, that's hardly a
Late.
rare sight around these parts.
Late getting up
Tannins
for
are
a
always
stream.
dying, and the Renans just
Took a
watch.
nap.
How long can this continue? Why doesn't anyone stand and fight?
Keep your voice down, will you? If only it were so simple, my friend. There have certainly been uprisings, all right. 3 centuries worth of the damn things. As for all the good they've done, take a look around and judge for yourself. There.
How you doing,
That should
Elaine?
just about do it. Now, do me a favor and try to stay out of trouble so
Hello.
the moon doesn't open again.
Doc, back when I knew nothing, you were the one who taught me just how things work around here. You know I'll always be grateful for that. But I can't just...
The race is won by the calm and the
At home? Let's
steady.
go.
You're still young. You have time. Wait for the right moment, both for yourself and the world. Work will be wrapping up for the day soon enough. Don't sit around here. Go out and feel the breeze against your skin. Even a slave's entitled to that. Just do me a favor and keep a low profile, all right? You stand out enough in that mask as it is.
Guess I'll go back to my room.
Not to cause too much trouble out there. Troy stand out plenty as wearing that mask of yours. What are you doing? Nobody said you could wander around embedded. Oh, poop nerd. Press of the bone until we're dead. As that if routine beatings from them weren't enough when in a really bad mood, like to sick their zoogles on us.
I'm a slave, just like everyone else here. So how come I don't have a spirit core? Or a face, or memories for that matter? Not like worrying about it'll change anything.
Embedded. And no matter how tired you get of seeing them, you can always find Rena and planet just hanging up on the sky. I hate it. It's like they're watching over us, keeping us an eye on our every move. Planet just especially is something else. There's no way we can ever hope to beat the Brennans when we can build floating castles like that. Wonder what those bright eyes like to burn all over the place. I'll tell you, it's the fuel they make us mine for. I got a new tablet today from a friend, plus a new game from my PS4. He told me it's early birthday present. Ooh, what kind of game did you get? Game did you get?
I should get some rest. I wonder how many people have slept in this bed before me. Mine for now, but for how long? Tomorrow's another day. I guess I should get some shut-eye. I'd better head to work. So I've got business with the freight train today, huh? Great.
How you doing, Juju? It's your number. Bark.
Great. Time to start another day toiling away for the Renans. Am I gonna do this until the day I die?
Look lively, slaves. Let's see some work around here.
I'd have to go check out the. The game was Crash Bandicoot in Trilogy. Ooh, nice.
Zephyr, she's here!
The hell?
almost nowhere to be found.
This hurts.
Hey, Bennett, did you find anything?
Not yet, sir. What do they expect from us on such short notice?
Hey, you're...
Over there! Don't move!
Go now!
Huh?
Hurry, get moving!
Stay still! You caused us a lot of trouble, you know. Now we can do this the easy way, or not.
It's just you.
Run away, truck.
Forget the rebels! Focus on the girl! Jump over at the front! Take the girl along! The bandit's expendable!
Armored soldiers!
Internet's pretty laggy with my phone and my.
Away you go!
Hope you can jump.
I see you, Zep.
You all missed your chance to become Lord. Which means you lot live and die for me, the mighty Balsath! Got that through your skulls? Now hurry up and bring me Shion!
Yes, sir!
Even the drink's lost its appeal.
There goes Herbert.
Someone's in a bad mood. Lord Wolsey, ruler of Orbis Calaglia. Ah, but it's wild beast you prefer, isn't it? Do forgive me.
Ganabelt Volkiris, what do you want?
From what I hear, you seem to be having some trouble over there in Calaglia. As a fellow lord, I merely thought to ask whether I could be of any assistance to you.
Enough with the false pretense. I can tell a rat when it's sniffing around.
Forgive me. I can only imagine the emotional toll failing to ascend the throne not once but twice must take. A most distressing state of affairs.
Shut up! It's none of your concern.
The crown contest is proceeding apace, and so quickly, I must say. It won't be long before the victor is crowned as the new sovereign.
I look forward to it, and you can be sure I won't forget our little chat.
Nor will I. Until next time.
Where?
You awake?
Who are you?
The name's Tilsa. I'm the medical officer for the Crimson Crows. You're in one of our safe houses.
Crimson Crows?
Don't tell me you've never heard of us. We're the Resistance, for the Danon people. We get in the way of the Bright Eye's best laid plans.
The Danon Resistance? I didn't know such a thing existed.
Oh, we exist all right. Though I guess we're not as famous as I thought we were. Seems like I know more about you than the other way around, Mr. Iron Mask. Is it true you can't take that thing off?
Yeah. Worse is that I don't even know why I'm wearing it. That woman I was with.
Oh, yeah. She's quite the character, isn't she? Zephyr should be interrogating her over in the Slammer as we speak.
You locked her up? Why?
Why? Go take a look for yourself if you're so interested.
Uh-oh.
They're interrogating her? Just what the hell is going on? I need to go and find out for myself.
Try not to wander around too much. That pass.
Damn it! So it wasn't a lie. The slightest touch is like being struck by lightning.
What are you doing?
So you're finally awake, huh?
What's going on here? What did she ever...
Mind your business. So even if you don't mean to hurt somebody, if they touch you, they get electrocuted, huh? It doesn't seem to be poison or magic. Is this the reason Balsef's soldiers were after you? For the last several days, Balsef's forces have been getting pretty restless. When we looked into it deeper, the word thorns came up over and over again. And now, we come across Miss Prickly herself.
Drop the attitude. Did you really think we wouldn't find out anything about you? Miss Shion Imaris?
That's her name? You mean she's...
What? You didn't figure it out already? Yeah, that's right. This lady's got herself a surname, which means one thing. She's a Renin, our enemy.
Yeah, but she was being chased by Renin soldiers. So then, why?
That's exactly what we're trying to figure out. After all, aside from the clothes they wear, there's only one way to tell a Danon from a Renin, and that's whether their eyes light up or not. Ain't that right, Bright Eyes?
Big talk for someone who can't even use astral arts. Embedded.
Don't you call us embedded! Look, you see the stone your people embedded in me? There isn't one. Because we gouged them out the day we swore to rise up against your kind. This scar's a reminder, not to rest until every last one of you is...
We Danons may not be capable of using astral arts, but it looks like those thorns of yours won't do you much good in escaping here either.
Still, inflicting pain on anyone who comes near you, that's one hell of an ability.
You're wrong. You think this curse is some kind of great ability?
Curse.
Fair enough. All I know is Balsef must have his eye on you for a damn good reason. And until we find out why...
An ambush!
They must have tracked us down. Evacuate as planned. Hurry! And bring the girl. She gives you any trouble, wave a spear in her face.
Got it.
Hey, Iron Mask. Sorry, but right now it's everyone for themselves.
What about you?
I'm going to welcome our guests. Don't go dying on me.
Come on, move.
And don't try anything funny.
Dull sword.
Enemy attack!
An ambush. Renans are here? I have...
He's arrested you and tried to make you rat anyone out. You have two options: either break out or find a way to keep quiet permanently.
To find an exit and get the hell out of here.
Dang it! What the heck are the lookouts doing? How did Ballstaff's men ever find this place? The rat.
Anyone who can
There's a
fight,
rat
grab
somewhere.
weapon! Damn! How did they find out about this place?
Have these kinds of battles been going on this entire time? I should... Just didn't know.
Stop right there! Oh, it's just a Danon. You there! Where's the Renin girl who was here?
Well,
Spit it out! I want an answer, insurgent!
how's this for an answer? Go to hell!
You dare address a Renin armored soldier that way? I'll show you embedded!
Normal attacks, press R1 to perform a normal attack. First, you can string up to 3 normal attacks together, but not by learning certain skills. The character can also attack in mid-air after jumping. Ours are a special action performed by pressing out of your AG arts gauge. Press triangle, square, or X to use the art assigned to each button, while HP will gradually restore automatically, or more slowly after attacking. Fading. Press the left stick or press R to evade an enemy attack. If you find it well as an enemy is approaching, will perform a perfect evasion, allowing you to avoid taking any.
Talk or die!
So much for playing nice. All right, we're up.
Swallow blade!
Real fight. Still, I have to do this.
I won't go quietly! Slash! Rising Wyvern!
I won. I actually beat one of those Renin soldiers. I've got to keep going. I have to survive this no matter what.
Right, here goes! Now you'll learn! Slash! Swallow blade! You're mine! You're finished! Swallow blade! Die! Slash! Here I come! You're finished! Swallow blade! Slash! You're mine! You're finished! Take this! Slash! Swallow blade! It's over! Slash! Here I come! You're finished! You're mine! Go to hell! Swallow blade!
Gotta get used to the combat again.
We won.
Gotta get used to the combat again. Thought that one was completely unarmed. How the heck did she get a weapon? I'm down complaining. Save my butt for dang sure. Get a weapon?
Shion V. Mayor Imaris Daymore. I hereby detain you in the name of His Excellency Lord Balsam.
Damn it!
Throw down
I was
your
so
weapon.
close. What the? You've got some kind of death wish? Those are armored soldiers you're...
Shut up and get out of here while you still can!
Step aside, slave. These are Renan affairs you're meddling in.
Hey!
We've got a better chance working together. Besides, I don't much feel like being indebted to a Danon.
Fine, suit yourself.
Combos are action strung together with no gaps. Normal attacks have a set limit, while arts can continue until AG runs out. Normal attacks count separately on the ground and air using an art. To go between them can thus extend a combo. Diminishing returns in combos. During a combo, if the same art is used multiple times, then 4 action, its penetration will decrease and enemies will recover from. Similarly, doing so will raise these penalties, making arts have as effective at their harshest.
Word to the wise, I call my own shot. Just stay out of my way and we'll get along quite well.
Kinda new for me if you hadn't noticed. Don't expect any promises.
Go!
Damn it, Bennett!
Here I come! Go!
You're mine!
Here I come!
Swallow blood! It's over!
Why did you help me? What could a Danon like you possibly gain from helping a Renan like me?
Trust me, I've no great love for Renans. I guess I'm just not as consumed with hatred as some.
What?
Have we met somewhere before?
Me? Friends with a Danon? Can't say I've had the pleasure.
Well, when you put it like that, yeah, silly question. I don't remember anything about my past. Don't have any clues to go on either. Not even my own face.
Let me get this straight. You don't know what you look like, but you thought I might somehow recognize you?
Something like that. Guess my helping you back there wasn't as self-sacrificing as I made it out to be. Besides, I can't feel pain anyway, so it's not like...
Wait, you really can't feel pain?
Yeah, it's just another thing I don't have. No pain, no face, no memories. I only know one thing about myself, and that's that I'm a slave.
What about your name? You must have one, right?
Iron Mask. Got the name from the person who found me. Said that this way I wouldn't forget I had a real name out there somewhere.
I see.
So where to next?
Outside, silly. What do you think we fought all this way for? Stay sharp. We're going in. Can you even see out of that thing? Like, at all?
Of course I can. How else do you think I managed to avoid tripping everywhere I go?
What is that thing anyway? It doesn't look like anything Dan and I've ever seen.
Beats me. I don't remember anything about my past. When I came to, I was already wearing it. If I could get it off, I would. Damn thing makes it hard to eat. And I can't scratch my face when it itches. It's the worst.
Honestly, I'm just impressed you've managed to survive this long looking like that. I'm sure you attract attention wherever you go.
Most of the other Danons don't pay it any mind. It's in everyone's best interest to just keep their heads down, focus on their work, and pretend they don't notice.
What about the Renan soldiers? Didn't they notice?
The guards? They're more the kill first, ask questions later type. Be in the wrong place or step out of line and you're dead. Mask or no mask. That said, as long as you keep your head down and don't cause trouble, they mostly ignore you. Honestly, sometimes they don't look all that keen to stir up trouble themselves. A friend of mine said it's because if they kill us without a good reason, it could delay the work and put them behind schedule. At that point, it'd be their necks on the line. You should know more about all that than me, though, right?
I don't serve any of the lords. but I see what you mean. After 3 centuries of run and rule without much upheaval, it's possible the soldiers might be losing their edge. All this trouble we've caused might be the first excitement they've had in a while.
Well, I don't plan on getting killed for their amusement.
Glad to see you made it. I heard you managed to escape, but I didn't expect to see old Iron Mask with you. In any case, we're all wanted by the Renans. It'll be easier for everyone if you both just come with me.
Where are the others?
They're waiting for us up ahead. Come on.
Great, hope you have a good streak. Guys, dinner and all that. You take it easy, Katsu. Hopefully you have a good night, dude. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Stay where you are, dissidents.
Just look at all these soldiers. How badly did they want to destroy this hideout?
Apprehend the traitor! Slaughter the rest!
Traitor!
Look out!
Ooh.
Sion! Sion!
The blazing sword. But how?
Impossible.
The Master Core. He was embedded within her all along. No matter. Kill her if you have to. Just retrieve the core.
Dash wave!
You okay?
Your arms!
Oh, yeah. How about that? Guess it's just as well I can't feel it, huh?
You're not in agony? Wait, are you serious?
Hold still.
Huh?
It's one of my healing arts.
A sword that sears the hand of he who wields it, and a healing art to mend. A man numb to pain, and a woman whose very touch deals nothing but.
Thank you.
All right, let's rout the bastards and finish them off before the surviving stragglers have a chance to regroup. Iron Mask, you coming?
Definitely. I'm not about to go back all that way alone.
So I guess you're not planning on releasing me, huh?
Sorry. You're coming with us.
In that case, there's one thing you should know. No one uses that flaming sword without my say-so.
You needn't worry on that score. I doubt many of us could get close to it in the first place, or would want to.
I want to use it.
The blazing sword. It just might be strong enough to match the power of a lord. No. Maybe even to surpass it.
Are you sure you're okay?
What do you mean?
Your wound. That soldier nailed you pretty good. Not to mention those flames bursting from you.
They only hit my master core, so I'll be fine. And the flames weren't even hot. It's probably because they're just a manifestation of the astral energy. Honestly, I'm more surprised that you really are incapable of feeling pain.
Did you think I was faking?
No, I believed you. I guess seeing you stay calm while bearing those burns to your hands just really made it hit home for me. It's ironic. I have no problem hurting anyone who touches me. But as soon as I try to wield that sword, it's me who gets hurt.
Do you wish you were impervious to pain too? You realize you could burn your fingers off without even noticing, right?
So what? All I need right now is power. And up until now, I haven't come across anything stronger than that blazing sword the whole time I've been doing this.
You really don't care what happens to you as long as you get what you're after, do you?
Don't talk like you know me.
You... You're right. I don't get you. I don't get why you're so quick to throw it all away. Not when us slaves have never had a choice in whether we lived or died.
And she Whereas up with your part. John's fighting style specialized in gun-based long-range strikes and astral arts to hit enemies from a distance on allies low HP. Arts cost easy. So mind your CP. Once auto mode. When auto mode is enabled, gun will primarily target flying and astral art wielding enemies, as well as foes with low HP. CP cure point arts will with healing and support effects. Cure points CP in addition to AG. CP is shared across the party and be restored with items or by staying or campground by leveling up or finding specific items. Laglia.
That's...
Glanamede Castle. Stronghold of Lord Balsef. Self-imposed ruler of all Calaglia.
I've never seen it from this close before.
That's it, all right. And next to it are the gates of fire. Take a good long look while you still can. That wall is what we've come to tear down. The only thing standing between us and freedom.
Freedom.
Let's go. Be careful. If you get close to a Zoogle, they'll attack.
Changing controls during combat. During combat, press option of the button while in the menu to change your character's control mode. Semi-auto automatically moves until an attack. Manual full control. fights based on set. Samurai Auto mode is designed for players who only wish to casually dabble in combat. Meanwhile, manual mode is for those seeking full control. While in auto mode, let the game take.
Everything's coming up, Zephyr. Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, all right?
Makes sense. If we try to take them all on, they'll be...
I'll take you all on! How's this? See ya! Killing sword! Tusk cannon! Circle and bring them down! I'll run you through!
Is this it?
Head, fall back! Tusk cannon!
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss.
I'm on it!
Resuscitation!
One shot.
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
What a weird stone.
I sense a strange power from it. We should gather as many as we can find.
This is...
Seems you found something good. Supplies like that are valuable. Never overlook them.
Got it. I'll
Assign arts that you learn to each of the design buttons. Set 3 arts to use while on the ground, plus an additional 3 arts to use in the air. A total of 6 quick arts. Artless screen L2 and R2. Select the arts you have available. Characters are set to auto can all their arts, but can press square to uncheck arts you wish them to avoid. You can also cast healing arts from Frozen Fiber.
remember that.
Let's stop a moment to catch our breath.
But I've barely worked up a sweat.
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal? Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can. You'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
Skipping out, resting at a campground will restore your party's in CP. While resting, you can watch skits and cut.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard.
that long to realize that you... Restaurant. Yeah. I can't read.
But this first time, I'll watch over things so you two can rest easy.
Zephyr, why aren't you concerned about who I am?
You feeling left out, son?
No, it's not that. But...
You said you wanted to fight so that you can live a free man. At this point, that's all that matters. Even if it somehow turned out you were a Renin, it wouldn't be such a big deal.
A Renin?
Until we know who you are, we can't rule anything out. Besides, we've already got Shion with us. At this point, what's one more Renin as long as they're on our side?
So you don't see every Renin as an enemy?
Our goal isn't to hunt down and kill all Renins. We only arm ourselves as much as we need to set ourselves free. If you can believe it, not every Danon agrees with what we're doing either.
Are you saying we have enemies among the Danons?
Not quite. They're just not up for rebelling, per se. The thing you have to remember is that everyone has their own path to walk.
I'm not sure I understand.
That's okay. Just focus on what we have to do right now. However, the time will come when you'll need to decide what to do for yourself.
How come you don't have a scar on your hand?
A scar? What do you mean?
The Crimson Crows all tore off their own spirit cores, right? But your hand doesn't show any signs of ever having a core like theirs. Why not?
I don't know. I don't remember anything about myself from before Doc found me.
Seriously? You have that mask, you don't feel any pain, and you just happen to know how to fight with a sword? No way. You must remember something.
I'm not lying if that's what you think. Believe me, I wish I knew who the hell I am. But I don't. It's funny how I didn't have any time for soul searching while digging up rocks in a mine.
Still.
Are you saying you've told us everything about yourself?
Zephyr.
It's bad manners to pry when you've got plenty to hide yourself.
You're not gonna ask me about my past too?
Only when I think it's necessary. You're a real man of mystery, I'll admit. That said, I'm not one to dig around in someone's business just out of curiosity. If you remember something and feel like sharing, you're free to do so. For now, I think that's good enough.
Right. Thank you.
So, this whole you not feeling pain thing, is that for real?
Why would I lie about it? And why would you care anyway?
No, it's just... You know, I can't imagine what it's like, that's all.
As a slave, I'd say it has its advantages and disadvantages.
Oh?
On the upside, when Renin soldiers push me around, I hardly flinch. The downside's that I get injured without even noticing. Which means I could be knocking on death's door and not even realize it.
Really?
Sure. I may be numb to pain, but it doesn't make me immortal or anything. Still, I wouldn't have noticed any of this if someone hadn't pointed it out to me. If not for my fellow slaves, I'd be long dead, lying in a ditch somewhere.
A Master Core, huh? Now I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Ah, fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, you ever wonder why we Danans are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor? Listen, what the Renans are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy. They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Danans as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Danans requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the Master Cores are the receptacles in which the Lords store their power. And we Danans are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing. There are 2 things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renan have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the 2 of you in.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together we'll overthrow the Renan Lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balsef, the wild beast. Sound good?
And she's having bad dreams?
I've gotta hurry.
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet up with our comrades there.
I don't know why I put my phone on it. always the size of die.
Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renan, you're Danon. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegus. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegus? You mean the same Lenegus that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renan's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renan Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not.
Alright, time to cheat. Ooh, ha, ha.
I hate camping out.
I'll take you all on.
Here I go.
Try harder. Cleave right through them.
You can leave that to me.
Not so fast. I'm not over. Everything's coming up, Zephyr.
Oh yeah, you can change the outfits. Alright, Summer, you can change characters' costume, hair, and accessories regardless of their equipment armor. New weapon skins are also added when acquires a new weapon. So in certain costumes really altered. On costume screen, press triangle to see a character's customs, well as load and character have up to 5 save. I can already alter it. Look, I can have a little little doll and phone's on the charger now. Let's go. I put up weapons. I can actually have it as just have a doll. Oh, have a doll in it? Or have Shion. Thank God.
We should be able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
Eat wheat?
It's edible, huh?
Definitely.
Gonna have to lurk soon, or maybe head out. I don't know which one yet, since I'll be very busy and make. Plus, I'm tired. All good, Lane. Pretty late for you. Can make this sword non-cool. The dull sword. Giant Zoogles. Giant Zoogles roam around certain areas. They're very hard to fight. But you get rare items and lots of CP if you manage to beat. Well, I have to get up at 4:30 in the morning. I had to go somewhere. As heck, which I don't say that often. True, you don't say that often. I would say Lily's tired. What?
We've almost made it to Ulzebek. Normally I don't pick on the weak. Don't go charging off like that. Here I come. You're finished. Guess we gotta roll with it. You're mine.
Not a pun intended. Get a roll with it.
Pathetic.
What's this thing?
Hopper.
I won't forgive you.
You're mine. Slide.
This is it.
Slide. Here I come. I'm not done.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Woohoo!
Get lost.
Swallow blade. Escape.
There. One more. Magna Ray.
No escape.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Hey, the combat gets better. What it is right now. What if I could be bothered? Lily, go to sleep. Dang, Elaine's telling Lily, go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Okay, people, this is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renin guardsmen.
The Renins aren't as populous as the Danins. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr.
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
Other mine?
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
It's over!
Oh, don't go charging off like that!
Mirage!
I'm sure I can put this to use. I'll take you all on!
Here I come!
I'm only getting started.
One final push!
Right!
Give them all we got!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Pathetic! You're surrounded! Just stay calm!
Take this!
Go! I'm only
Rising
getting...
Wyvern!
How's this? See ya!
It's over!
Swallow Blade! Rising Wyvern! Slack!
How's this?
Take this!
Again! Mega Ray!
Talon Store!
We're in good form!
What's this doing here?
Apple gel. Water. Magnet.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balsef.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime... Yeah... You two need to do something about your
That's
actions.
all, and is it?
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay?
My dad changed my whole day tomorrow. Be going on vacation.
Ta-da!
So
I
won't
told you, it
be able to
fits
come
like
to
a dream.
that. Have to wait and.
I'm afraid we
Oh,
don't
good,
have
Elaine.
any
You can
Renin
stay.
clothing. I could
You
find
spend
some
time with the
Ganon
fam.
outfits. But
All the
something
time
tells
with
me
your
you'd rather
family.
pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renin.
Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nate and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
Oh, I lost my costume. Oh no, I lost my costume. God's name? Hockey. I need to just claim all the packs. Alright, you asked for it. I'll be tired since we have to leave at 3:30, so can at least get a little bit more what I get if I stayed up long. Bye. Take it easy, Elaine. Bye. Oh, hope you have a good vacation. If I don't see you. Right there, I got it. Right, samurai dude, heroic surfing dude. Oh boy. Look how cool he looks in school uniform. Oh, you want me to have the school uniform on? Alright, which one? A, B, or C? Bye, Bessie. I'll try to at least come to a stream. Alright, no problem, Lane. Nah, it's all good. B? Alright. B. Actually, you did like this one. You like the Alma blade. No, that's the blade I'm using right now. Side mission.
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can
Contained
manage.
behind white style suit.
No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help. Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renin around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how
What a
communal
nerd.
it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I
Nerd.
guess it is different from heavily patrolled Mosgul. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balsef doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balsef thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Danans that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renin's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renans, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renans, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do, and I'll do whatever it takes, and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
Hey.
Sennis, good, you might be a little short-handed.
Yes!
Say that, I didn't think he'd send over the Iron Mask himself, though. Had a bright eyes with you? You sure we can really trust her? On our side, Zephyr can vouch for her. If Zephyr is good with her, then I guess we don't have a problem. What the heck? The name's Darun, the one who runs this lodge. Lodge? But we already have our own bed. Don't sleep on straw and rock-hard dirt. Prism crows have their fair share of folks who are either knocking on death's door or can't otherwise move already openly. What the place is here for. Give people a place to rest up properly before they head off to fight. Everybody needs their rest. If you don't rest, you can't hope to fight the bright eyes at your bed.
I guess.
Rue? The nerd moon. Makes sense. What do you want us to do then? I need to help haul in some cargo. I have some friends who are on their way to collect it from our hideout in Zion Mines. Is that really such a good idea after the renters left the place out? These are valuable items people risk their lives to gather. Need to get at least some of this back. They should be down around this ravine at this point. Meet with them and help bring the supplies back to...
Got it.
Welcome to use these facilities if you do. As well, I'll let you sleep here for free. Boom. Someone with a letter icon will start a sub quest. Clearing these sub quests will earn you rewards, and you can accept as many as them as you like. Also, check each of their objectives from the activity records.
I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty...
Flyer the green. That gives it a pinkish glow. Fire the grants boost to gain in battle. Oh, I'm a cheater.
Be thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans.
Turn the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Magna Ray!
Here I come. This could be useful.
Ah.
Out of our way!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! You're on! No escape! Here I come! Together. That wasn't even...
Yes, disconnect and reconnect.
problem.
Woohoo!
That's an unusual bird.
It's an owl. They're often used as a symbol to represent ancient Dana.
Oh, they got wiped out.
What? They're
What?
all dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there.
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on. Xion, do something!
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them! They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough! They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests!
Every time I see the doll, it's close.
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renan wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renans can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will, and see it through to the end.
Then we'd better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
So this is what it means to fight the Renans.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
Let's dispose of the trash. like it could be worth something.
Dang, so nobody made it, huh? Sorry if we arrived just a little sooner. We could have. Hey, these things happen. It hurts, but this is the world we live in. I'll take good care of what you brought back. The only way we can respect the sacrifice of those we've lost. Daddy coming in. Oh, that's a guy's kid. Hey, yeah, sweetie, your dad's gone away for a while and lied to me. He's dead, isn't he? Know that whenever grown-ups look sad and say someone's gone, they always mean they're dead. Daddy's always warned me that might happen, telling me to stay strong and be brave. So that isn't right. Poor kid shouldn't have to be dragged into our own mess. We're back to Nith and get ready to fight. Belly Spark. Counter edge. After a perfect evade or perfect guard, press R1 to trigger an immediate counter attack. Veteran Samurai. Orochi's Gale Force Fury. A hidden art that opens a fury of slashes while stepping forward. Or wiping up a tornado. Beach Hero. A hidden art that fires off a pair of water blades for a 2-ick. It lands an art that kicks an enemy up air before shoving them back down, striking them with lightning. Scarlet Stallion Maiden. An art that sends Xion spinning as she rains wind bullets on the battlefield in every direction. Intermediate water art that spins up a vicious tornado composed of snow and ice. New girl in class. Intermediate light art that unleashes scores of light beams from the heavens. So she's a god. As you fulfill certain requirements of your characters, you'll earn titles for them, which unlock arts and skills that they then learn, making fights easier. You can view title unlock requirements from the skill panel. You can spend skill points SP to learn arts and skills from unlocked titles, all of which grant powerful effects, making it worth your while to spend SP early and often. Skill panel can be accessed directly by pressing right D-pad. There's a skill you want to learn but just don't have any SP for yet. Highlight it in the skill panel and press square Doing so will turn on the alert that will notify you once you have enough SP to finally unlock. Okay, then fires 2 water shots. Fly from side to side on NP. Really in the get it upon. Plus a lightning fast thrust, followed by a sweep attack.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after...
I'm skeptical.
Gone through the Anna's ravine to get here, right? Is that Zoogle still out there? Big guy looks like an insect with wings. His scythe for arms.
Right.
Yeah, we saw it. Big and pretty tough to boot. That's the one. It's hard to feel safe knowing it's still out there. I'd really like to see it get its comeuppance once the one of these days. Especially since the people that deliver that comeuppance are gonna enjoy a pretty muddy payday on account of all the materials they'll earn. Oh yeah. Yep, Zoogle materials are embedded with astral energy, so the stronger they are, the more energy their materials contain. You'd use them to make new weapons that stand up to the arena a little better. Even with our astral art handicap. the odds tray, I can usually gather a few people and get the materials myself, but something that big's bound to be beyond my capabilities. Only there was a good way to beat it.
Sorry.
Hate to turn you down, but I think something like that would be too much to handle right now. I understand. I don't want you folks to do anything you don't feel comfortable with. That is true. Forget what level it is. Over 9,000.
You're back, huh? Sounds like it was a real ordeal out there.
I think it's like level 30.
Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renan armored soldiers.
All we can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the cause.
Yeah, they won't be forgotten.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right. Well, you see...
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renan equipment, huh?
Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless... Across the wilderness outside Ulzebek, you'll find the Fagin ruins. There's some kind of old Renan castle out there.
What with it being impenetrable, I forgot.
But with a Renan tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Renan rags. If I were you, I'd get comfortable with Danon garbs.
Those look like the ruins. Let's move.
Are we really going in there?
Yes. Now let's move.
Hey, Shion, where does your gun come from?
What do you mean, where does it come from?
When you're fighting, it looks like it just appears out of nowhere.
Oh, that's transferal technology. When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty space. And when I do, I summon it. Make sense?
Not really, but it sounds pretty amazing.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right? It's a pretty cool invention.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies, right?
So? Technology's technology. It's not good or bad in and of itself.
I guess that's true.
Kitty.
Am I really doing this for some lousy clo- There's Zugals here too?
Hey!
You should always assume there's Zugals anywhere you go. You're one of the reasons I need you all. We're a team after all, and that means you need to pull your weight. When I call for you, I expect to clear out any enemies around me. Why do I have to do all exchange when you call for me? I promise I'll shoot down the enemies around you too. Not fair? Yeah, alright. You don't get in the habit of speaking up during fights. I'll impact morale and our ability to combo together. Make sure you do it often, got it?
Just a minute.
Looks like the enemies spotted us. Time to get to work. Not to tell me that. Boost attacks. You can summon allies in combat to use their unique boost attacks. The boost gauge BG is full. Press the corresponding direction to execute. These moves can be followed up with more attacks afterward and also restore AG when used. Build up the boost gauge, although the boost gauge builds up automatically over time. Can be filled up faster by landing attacks and encounter edges on enemies as well. Mass boost attack. Iron Blade initiates a brute force swing attack that can down almost any enemy. Use it to get allies out of deep trouble and create openings for additional.
With that blade and your strength, the average Zoogle shouldn't be a problem, right?
I'll give it a shot. Swallow blade! Take this! It's on! Slide! Eat dirt!
Mega Ray!
Slide!
Neon's boost attack fires an burst of light from the muzzle of Xion's rifle. Effective on astral enemies, it temporarily restricts their flight abilities and downs them.
This one's mine. I'll shoot them down.
Come one, come all. Take this.
This one's mine.
It's over. Slide. Swallow blade.
This one's mine. Where are you going? There.
Slide.
It's over.
Rising
Mega Ray.
River.
If it's in the sky, it's mine. I never miss.
Swallow blade.
Boost attacks team up with other party members for boost attacks allows you to keep attacking enemies longer. Different members work better against different enemy types, so don't be afraid to mix and match to maintain the upper hand in battle.
It's on. Here I come. Rising Wyvern. We did it.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's
Swallow
content.
blade.
Like you got the hang of it, but don't let it go to your head. Those were easy ones. I know.
Looks like it could be worth something. You can hardly see anything from here.
Why don't we climb up higher and see if we can get a better view?
Let's dispose of the trash.
Swallow blade.
Mega Ray!
Mirage. You're finished.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
We're in good form.
So these are the Fagin ruins? How'd you figure a place like this turns derelict?
Your guess is as good as mine. I didn't even know this place existed until we heard about it. All that matters to me is whether I can find anything to wear in there.
Why does she care so much about her appearance?
choice.
Go find someone else to pick on.
We
Who
turned the
wants to
tables
die
on him.
next? There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Insects. Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
No choice. Take this!
Go! It's over! Mega
Rising
Ray!
Wyvern! Slash! Here I
Here
come!
I go!
Huh?
Let's keep our eyes on the prize. Get lost!
Take this! I'll take you all on! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our
Rising
time.
Wyvern! Less talking, more pummel. That fussing is driving me mad!
It's over! Mega Ray! Barely a blip on our radar. Get lost! An instant! This
Here I
one's
come!
mine!
Rising Ka!
A freezing storm! Ice tornado! It's weakened!
Here I come! This ends now!
Seems about right to me.
Damn it! Right, here goes!
Where are you going?
Flash!
Who wants to
Rising
die
Wyvern!
next? Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding. Seems about right to me.
No choice! You're mine!
None shall
Rising
escape my
Wyvern!
judgment.
Mirage! Swallow Blade!
Ray!
Come and face me! You're
Here,
mine!
let me help.
Huh?
First aid!
You're mine! It's over!
A freezing storm!
Slash! Swallow Blade! Here I come!
Ice tornado! Well then, let's keep moving.
Right, here goes!
Sighted.
You're mine!
You're mine! Mega Ray!
Swallow Blade! Swallow Blade! Now!
If it's
while
in the
it's
sky,
reeling!
it can take it down! Let's keep our eyes on the prize. Out of our way!
Take this!
This is it!
Slash! Swallow
One
Blade!
more!
You're
Mega Ray!
finished!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
No choice! Slash! Swallow Blade! We turned the tables on him!
There are still more
Swallow
left.
Blade! Right! No
Put the
time to hold back!
marksman.
Barely a blip on our radar. I wonder if those are the Fagin ruins below us. Shouldn't be too much farther now, if that's the...
I guess it's been a while since I had a bite to eat. Don't worry about me. I'm used to working while I'm hungry. It's no big deal.
It is a big deal. You should eat whenever you can. The last thing I need is you keeling over in the middle of a fight just because you didn't eat.
Never thought I'd get lectured on eating by a Renin, of all people.
Yeah, well, some of us Renins know what it's like to go without food, believe it or not.
What do you mean? I thought...
This isn't about me. Now, are you going to eat or not?
I would, if we had anything to eat, but we don't.
Actually, I have a little bit of food on me.
You've been carrying that stuff around this whole time? I'm not sure it's gonna be enough for the both of us, though.
That's why we're going to cook it instead.
Cook? I've never done anything like that before.
Me neither, to be honest. But we've got to make something out of all this, so might as well try.
What are you staring at me for?
Your clothes are all about function over form. You should think about sprucing them up a little.
Why? What purpose would it serve?
I guess you're right. I just think you'd look good with a little blue thrown in somewhere.
All right, I'll think about it.
At camps and inns, you can cook meals, conferring temporary effects when new dishes can be made by finding recipes, while ingredients can be found collection point general stores. Eating a new meal overrides any previous effect. Depending on who in the party cooks a meal, the extent of their effects, their duration will vary. As such, it's wise to rotate who's on cooking duty based on your current goals, the party's overall status.
All done. Come and eat.
Coleridge.
You really do eat through that mask of yours, huh? I'm impressed you can manage so well.
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. You get used to it after a while. Still, I'm glad we decided to stop and fill our stomachs. I've got a newfound respect for cooking now. But I guess that's easy when you're used to eating everything raw. It would have been perfect if it had any flavor.
Sorry it didn't live up to your palate.
Oh, no, that wasn't a knock on you. I was just... Sorry. That's not how I should thank you for cooking for me.
You've got me curious now. Is it just pain you can't sense? Or are your taste buds shot too?
Oh, sure, my taste buds work fine. Although, apparently what I like tends to be a little out there.
How so? What's so unusual about what you eat?
Well, one time I couldn't get enough of these things I picked off a plant, but everyone else said they were way too spicy. Doc thinks maybe I crave spicy food to compensate for the lack of pain I feel.
Maybe it's best I take charge of the cooking. You know, just to be on the safe side. I can't guarantee it'll be to your tastes, though.
I said I'm sorry. Look, I'll learn to tone down my tastes in the future, so let's just put that slip of the tongue behind us already.
Weird. Good. They're perfect evade or a perfect guard, person trigger and get counter.
Well, off we go.
This must be it.
At least having a DLC late game, you can actually get to max level pretty quick.
It's seen some beatings.
Well, quicker than
If it stayed
not
zero
having
this
it
time, it's not 'cause people
downloadable
left it
content.
alone.
It's not just their technology. The Renans build their structures out of special materials, too. Strong enough to withstand
Early
the
game's
assault from
alright.
Danon tools and weaponry, anyway.
So how the hell are we?
Easy.
Phew. That may not have been a fancy feast we just had, but I don't remember the last time I felt this full.
Do the Renans often not give you all enough to eat?
It's never enough. The Renans decide exactly how much we'll have and when we'll have it, and that's that. We do our best to get around it. Everyone has to grow their own food and such behind the Renans' backs in order to get by. Thinking about it now, I wonder if they've always kept it meager so we would never have the energy to try to resist what they've done to us.
Yeah. An empty stomach takes its toll on the body and the spirit after a while.
How does a Renan like you know what it's like?
I may be Renan, but they don't like me either. I could be squeaky clean and they still wouldn't give me anything.
Did your stomach just...
I didn't hear anything.
But you just ate. How are you already...
I said I didn't hear anything.
I still have some I haven't eaten yet. Do you want it?
Sure.
I hate that I can see what's on the other side. I can't just walk in.
It's a defensive barrier. That's how it works. If we want to get through, we have to find the mechanism to lift it.
Found it.
Looks like this place used to be a supply base of some sort. It probably even dates back to the Great Conquest of 3 centuries ago.
For an abandoned place, sure is crawling with critters. Kinda makes you wonder how they all got in.
Through cracks in the walls, I guess. Maybe it's a good environment for these species to propagate in. Best not... Out of our way!
Take this! Swallow blade! Slide!
A freezing storm!
This could be useful.
Let's dispose of the trash. I'm only getting started.
Rising Wyvern! Here I come!
Freezing storm! Ice tornado!
Swallow blade! Here I come!
Yep.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. this a chest of some sort?
A Renin kind, yeah. We should definitely hold on to what's inside.
Maybe I don't want to.
An opponent like this should be easy. We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back. I'm not done.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
We've been walking around for a while now. Can we give up already?
What, you're tired?
Tired of something, all right.
I'm not giving up until we search every inch of this place.
She's really determined to find those clothes.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Here I come.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Nicely done.
There.
Out of our way!
Strike! Slide! Slide! Here I come!
Well then, let's keep moving.
Find that mechanism. I forget. Oh, there it is. Found it!
Gotta break through! You're mine! Damn it!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware with that. Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
There. There.
the one that raises penetration. Historically, it has worn not only when running armored fighters, but even when storming fortress.
That equipment should come in handy.
There.
Is this Renin technology? I'm amazed you guys can pull something like this off.
For us, sites like this are completely normal.
This must be...
The former owner's old wardrobe, yeah.
I wonder how long they've hung here. They don't look like they've aged a day.
The designs are a little dated, but it'll have to do.
Listen, I get it. You care how you look. But we've got places to...
What is it?
No, nothing. We've kept Zephyr and the others waiting long enough. We should head back.
Rose, Opal Scarlet. Scarlet Tiara.
Okay, let's head back to Ulzebek.
You're in a good mood. Were you that happy to find a new outfit?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm the same as ever.
You said before that this probably used to be a supply depot, right? That Nay thought it was a Renin castle. I wonder what it actually is.
Who knows?
Who knows?
What, can't I not know something? You didn't think I knew every last thing about my own kind, did you?
I didn't say that.
From what I've heard, a lot of the materials that were initially brought over from Rena 300 years ago were repurposed for other things over time. So it's entirely possible that this place used to be both a supply depot and a lord's castle at different points in time. They're not mutually exclusive. I couldn't tell you when the lord's castle moved to its current location, though. Well, satisfied?
Yeah. Thank you. You know, for telling me about all that.
It's not like I mentioned anything that useful. Come on, let's keep moving.
Gotta break through!
This one's mine!
Come and face me! We turn the table.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back. We're in good form.
There.
Out of our way!
Take this! Slash!
Cyan instant!
Slash! Take this!
Looks like it could be worth something. ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. Barely a blip on our radar.
Want to get back to Ulzebek?
Yeah, we better. We don't have time to waste.
Someone's in a hurry.
Fast travel. As you pass through campgrounds, other locations, you'll unlock fast travel points. Turn to them in the map list from the area and pick a point. Note some areas may be inaccessible at certain times in the story. Oh, bad. Yeah.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
You need. Hey, you're that Iron Mask that Zephyr brought in, right? Yeah. Can I ask you for a small favor? Sure, what is it?
Yeah.
Hey, you bring so quick to help. The deal. We're running short on food. Okay, granted, something of a problem around here. Soil around here doesn't have much to offer, and our crops are doing even worse than usual lately. I want to ask you to go fetch anything crazy, just some wheat and potatoes. Help plenty.
How's this?
This be enough to tide you over? We found it outside of town.
Huh?
Exactly what I'm looking for. Here, I can have it. Much as we need fresh food that grows out in the wild. Can't just ask anyone to go pick it. With all the Zoogles running around. Don't mind if I go ahead and help myself to what you got. You're a big help. We couldn't exactly afford to risk tearing up a hornet's nest, reducing the bright eyes cut and all. With all this extra food, now we can feed all the kiddos who've had to go hungry of late. Glad to hear it. Happy to do what I can to help. Might not be able to see your face, but I can tell that you're a good soul. I don't have much to offer you in return, but I can give you a recipe that's really easy to prepare if you like. You're talking about the one that uses wheat. I already know that. Okay. In that case, how about a potato recipe? This one's also simple to fix and tastes good. It's a lifesaver when you're real hungry.
Thanks.
Sounds good. I'll give it a shot sometime. Okay, you absolutely should. Can't operate in tip-top shape on empty stomach.
Sorry for the side trip.
We got to learn a new dish. I'll take what I can get, really. Let's cook it next time we make camp.
Is that why she went along with this?
Crap!
Zephyr, we got a huge problem. And bigger than our attack on Volsep's castle. I don't have time to worry about anything else, right? It's bigger than that. The Bright Eyes, they've started massacring folks all over Calaglia.
What?
be after her Master Core. This enemy must be getting serious about retrieving it. It must be if they're willing to kill the slaves. They need to harvest astral energy. Moscow got hit real bad.
No way.
Wait, are you sure about that? Positive. It's the closest town to where we attacked earlier. Feel bad for our people there. The them's the breaks.
Damn it!
Just where do you think you're going?
You know where. Moscow.
What good is it going to do to...
I don't need your permission. No choice. Take it!
This is it! Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Are you just going to keep standing around or what?
Sorry, I'm just getting prepped over here.
I'm Shion, right?
Right,
Okay,
here
no.
goes! Now you'll learn! Blue escape! We did it! You're mine!
Here I go.
Blue escape!
I'm only getting started. They really don't give up, do they?
Ow.
You got spirit.
Freezing storm.
Damn it, Bennett.
Swallow blade!
I freeze him.
Take this! Swallow blade! Blue escape!
There, go. I'm only getting started.
Swallow blade! Here I go! Hit!
Any injuries?
Oh. Up on.
Out of our way.
Here now! Swallow blade!
Instant.
Strike! Swallow blade! You're mine!
Any injuries? There are fewer soldiers stationed at the garrison than usual. They must have gotten deployed to Moscow.
Doc, cool. Everyone, please be safe.
Get lost. Who wants to... Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
What could this be?
Out of our way.
Strike! Swallow blade! Great! Next! Swallow blade! Blue escape!
Here I go. Barely a blip on our radar.
Gotta break through!
Marksman handles it.
You're mine! Small blade! No escape!
Only getting started.
I won't show you any mercy! Slash! Take this! Small blade! Damn it, Bennett! Here I come! Swallow blade! You're finished! Swallow blade!
And again. Nicely done.
By default. I got a better weapon. I wasn't doing max damage. The grilled mushroom.
You think it might be useful? We should try it and see how it turns out.
Grilled mushroom? I'll go around.
Gotta break through! Take this! Swallow blade! No, it's hit! Slash! Hit! Slash! Hit!
Barely a blip on our radar.
No choice! You're mine!
Storm.
No escape! Slash! Swallow blade! Slash! Here I come!
Seems about right to me.
Over.
Gotta break through! Strike! We did it! Swallow blade!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize. I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
Alright, so I only found two. Two of those owls. Need to find them all.
Now you'll learn! Mess with my friends, will you? You just crossed the wrong line! It's over! Swallow blade! You're mine! Hey, hang in there! Hey! Damn it! Am I too late?
Stop. Please, don't hurt the children.
What's that? Damn it, I can't reach them in time!
Get back, Cole.
Doc! Cole! Stop! Not if I can help it! Slut! Damn it, Spirit! Take this! Slut! Take it!
Are you all right? What about the others? Are those bastards still here?
Iron Mask, take it easy. It's all right now. Most were able to escape, and we've survived. Honestly, we got off lucky. It's often worse when a resistance group pops up.
Lucky? You call people getting slaughtered like this lucky?
This is how things go when you're a Danon slave. You're dead if you stand up to them. Keep your head down and do as you're told. At least then you have a chance to survive. You only have one life. That's why...
I should wait for the right moment?
Yes.
So someone else dies instead while we live another day. Is that what you're saying, Doc? You're willing to risk everything on the chance that things will get better if we wait long enough. But what's the point of waiting if others have to die so that we can live?
What do you think happens when someone tries to resist? It'd be one thing if the rebel died, and that was that. But it never ends with only one death. You've seen it for yourself. Everyone suffers for it. Knowing that, are you really going to tell me our waiting has no meaning?
But that's... I understand not wanting to throw away the same lives we're trying to protect. That would be senseless. But if you wait too long, if you get too used to waiting, then eventually you lose the will to fight. I don't want that to happen to me. I've already met the Crimson Crows. People who risk their lives to fight the Renan's rule. People who know they might not live to see us win, but fight anyway to give those who come after a better chance. If my life is at risk either way, then I'd rather spend it fighting.
So you've decided to take up the sword?
Yes, but not just any sword. It's a sword that only I can wield, but one that's also too powerful to use on my own. I doubt those who fought the Renans in the past ever had something like this on their side. That's why I'm willing to bet everything I have on this sword. I know it might mean more people end up in danger, but...
Okay. If that's how you feel, then forget what I said. It's clear your time has come, Iron Mask. Currently, you and that sword are the only things capable of driving the Renans back. It's because of you that we're still alive right now. If there's a way through this for all of us, then I'll put my trust in you to find it.
Doc, thank you.
Now, remember what you said. And don't ever abandon that conviction of yours, all right?
Right. I won't.
You've grown so much since we first met. And you've met some good people, too. Maybe you have a chance after all.
You're back. Hurry on in. We've been waiting for you.
You're not gonna ask what happened?
I can tell enough by the way you look right now.
I see. Zephyr, I need to ask you something. Would you have invited me to join you, even if I didn't have the blazing sword?
Of course.
Why, though?
There aren't many folks out there who are crazy enough to resist the Renans like we do. So when I find someone with the knack for it, I make sure to keep them close. Plus, you remind me of another guy we lost. Maybe deep down, I'm trying to help you as a way of making amends for what I couldn't do for him. But if you don't want this, just say the word.
I'm not going anywhere. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't even be here.
If you say so. All right, come on in.
Thanks.
Yes.
Yes, can I have a minute of your time?
What's wrong?
Darren, what do you need? Well, all you've been doing since you got here is fight, right? Starting to get worried about how your weapon's holding up. After all, you're about to fight Bolsiv. You need to be prepared for whatever he might throw at you. Luckily, we happen to have a blacksmith here on site. See what he got tempered.
Got it.
All right, I'll make sure to remember that.
We've reached our destination.
Oh, that's. Oh, at the end. Gotta go to the end.
Hey.
Blacksmith here.
Yeah.
Yep, Dyron filled me in. In addition to farm tools, I also make weapons for the criminal crooks. Knowing that's for you, I just have to help. I'll forge you the best weapon I can manage with the materials I've got. Rude sword. Long sword. So what do you think about this? Bad at all. Just you'll get out of me right now. Bring me more materials and I'll whip you up some grander.
Thanks.
Plenty enough grand as it is. Never knew Zoogle parts were so versatile.
Good.
Thanks, glad to hear it. I'll leave the rest in your hands. Go give the Rena tech and set us free, okay? That's the plan.
Is this something you're into?
Yeah. These ingenious structures and gadgets never cease to amaze me. Check out these handle grooves.
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be seeing here.
That turned out good, if I do say so myself. I wonder if something happened.
All right, everyone. It's time. Remember, eyes on the prize. We're after Balsef, nothing else. Cut off the head, and the snake perishes. Hit them head on, however, and we won't make it through the castle gates, let alone reach Balsef himself. Luckily, we have an ace up our sleeve. We need to do everything in our power to make sure that ace reaches Balsef's jugular. To that end, I'll be splitting us up into separate forces.
You just said all of us hitting them head on would be useless. Why would we divide ourselves up?
'Cause we're the decoys. We'll buy our ace in the hole the time they need to get in. We only need to cause enough of a ruckus around the castle to distract the enemy. That said, we need to look like the real deal. which is why I'll be tagging along too.
You too, Zephyr? So, who's going to take on Balseph?
The Iron Mask. I'm counting on you and Shion to make your way to wherever Balseph's hiding. Once there, you drive that flaming sword right through him.
You aren't seriously sending in just those two, are you? One of them's a Renin.
No one said the plan was perfect. By far, the biggest danger is the one you two will be facing. The fate of this quest rests entirely in your hands, which is why you get the final say. You want out, now's the time to say so.
And if we say no?
Then you say no. Just means we're back to square one, that's all.
And I go back to being a slave.
It's your life.
No, it isn't.
Ball's in your court, soldier. What do you say?
I want to fight.
But for what? What are you fighting for?
What are you fighting for?
To free the Danans from the yoke of their abusive oppressors. To no longer die at the whim of another. To break the shackles of our enslavers. To live and taste freedom!
Now you're talking. I believe we have our ace in the hole, people. Hold on to that belief, and we just might break through that wall yet. And what about you?
I was born ready. Now can we get this show on the road?
There's a gate on your right once you leave here. Go through it and ride the elevator you'll find. I'll send ahead a few friendly faces to keep watch on your way. If you get into any trouble, look to them for support. We all clear? Good. May this battle herald the end of the Renin's bloody 3-century reign. To your battle stations, everyone!
I still can't believe this is happening. We're really about to face off against a Renin Lord.
Well, you're in pretty high spirits for a guy going into a life-and-death battle.
I'm not saying I'm not worried. But you have to remember, this is the first time any of us Danans have really had any hope. What about you? You scared at all?
I don't have time to be scared. This is only the first step in a long, long plan of mine.
You want to take down all 5 lords, right? It's hard to believe it'll ever happen.
But it will.
I know. I haven't forgotten our deal.
See that you don't. That said, if we lose, we might suffer a fate worse than death, you know.
That's probably true. But instead of worrying about it, wouldn't it be a better use of our time to figure out ways to avoid that and not lose?
I suppose.
Whatever happens, I'll put everything I have into winning. You can count on that.
Balsef's castle should be just above us.
All right. And let's use that elevator thing.
Elevator?
No choice. You're mine!
Instant!
Slash!
Take it! I'm only getting started!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Hurry, the elevator will take you to enemy castle. Go. Lenegus.
Zephyr and the Crimson Crows are supposed to be distracting the Renans from the front.
Then let's go around and sneak in elsewhere.
Keep them busy at the castle front gate, flipping through the back.
There you sir.
I hope. He's gonna be okay.
Is now really the time to be worrying about him? We've still got a job to do.
Renard and the others are fighting up ahead. Don't mind us. Follow the rail line in. This man.
Gates of fire sure look intimidating once you see them up close. We can't say this place is truly liberated until we do something about them.
What are you muttering about? Stay focused. We still have to take down Balsef. We should be getting close to the service entrance.
Good. Let's get in there and kick their asses.
Let's go!
Is this someone's idea of a bridge?
Looks like it. Don't fall or this will be a pretty short story.
That'll be the shortest game ever. That will be. Alright, I guess after I beat Balsef. Could end.
It's already started. We need to hurry.
Hold on. You should take the blazing sword.
Are you sure?
Yeah. We don't know what might happen up ahead. It's better to have it and be ready than to be caught in a fight without it.
Flames.
I took the liberty of cutting the flow of energy from the Master Core. I may be giving you the sword, but you still need me to unleash its power. Try not to forget that.
Blazing sword! Keeping blazing sword attack that burns the area around the enemy to a crisp. Looks self-damage when rising with the blazing sword. Makes carnate. Looks self-damage. Blazing is charging. Also, Be good. Iron Mask boost attack, Blazing Sword. Burning Wave. Initiates a swing attack that burns Iron body, able to down almost any enemy. A wide range, gains additional strength, has more HP is sacrificed.
Where the hell is Balsef? If we don't hurry up and find him.
You're too close. Try to stay farther apart.
Oh, right. Sorry about that. Was I really that close?
I guess I'm just not used to standing right next to people.
You mean because of your thorns? You're a surprisingly nice person.
What?
You don't think so? I mean, you just made sure your thorns wouldn't...
You can keep your opinions to yourself. You don't know the first thing about me.
I'm not saying I know everything about you. Sheesh. No need to bite my head off.
You just can't take a hint, can you?
What?
I don't like you.
I'm sorry. You're right. I don't know what sorts of hardships you've been through. After all, what could I possibly know about pain?
I know you didn't mean anything bad by what you said. The throne room is up on the next floor. That's probably where we'll find Balsef. Hey.
What?
If there's something you want to say, just come out and say it.
Huh?
I hate when I feel like people are laughing at me on the inside. Especially someone like you where I can't read your expression.
What? Why would I laugh at you? What are you talking about?
My outfit. As soon as you saw me in those ruins, you wanted to say something, didn't you?
Oh, it's not that. It's just...
Just what?
Nothing.
You're a truly awful person. You know that?
An awful... Hey, you're the one jumping to conclusions about what I think. You're not one to talk.
Then prove me wrong and tell me what you were really thinking.
It wasn't anything mean about you, I promise.
I don't believe that for a second.
And it doesn't matter what the hell I tell you. You'll always doubt me.
Bickering people, man. Be me. I mean, there's a soldier inside too.
Just a minute.
Luckily for us, he hasn't realized we're here yet. Time to put the sword of yours to good use. Let's move. Flaming Edge Part 1. Mask can sacrifice HP to use a Flaming Edge, a strong, wide-reaching blaze sword attack. To do so, hold triangle, square, or X will trigger a Flaming Edge after he performs the corresponding art. Flaming Edge move costs no AGT. Edge Part 2. Flaming Edge move have the additional bonus of dealing extra damage to down enemies. Plus, after a certain skill, can continue to hold the button longer, letting you exchange more of Iron Mask HP and more power.
What are you?
Time to see what this blazing sword can truly do. Try this!
I'm only getting started!
Swallow blade! Try this! Slash! Swallow blade! Try this! And Swallow turret!
Boost strikes. Strikes are one-hit kill attacks. Form in tandem with other allies. You see the word strike on an enemy. Press the D-pad to choose one immediately. Boost strikes occur more frequently the lower enemy's HP and higher combo counter.
Here I come! Slash! You're mine! Swallow blade! Strike!
I never miss.
I definitely hit it.
Slash! Swallow blade! You're mine!
I definitely hit it.
Swallow blade! Here I come! Escape! You're mine!
Ice tornado.
Slash!
A freezing
You're
storm.
mine! Slash! You're finished!
Do it.
Still!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Guess I have to press up, right?
Amazing!
Amazing just how powerful the blazing sword really is. It's a good thing took them out before they caused any trouble, but now we have another problem. This wall of flames. Think it's boss stuff's doing? Probably. It looks like they're meant to keep people like us out. We try running through them.
Hey.
Don't be stupid. Just because you can't feel pain doesn't mean it won't burn you in a crisp. Well, what do you propose then? Tell you that these flames are definitely made of fire, Astral Energy. I think if we use my Master Core to see if we can interfere with it and then absorb them with the Blazing Sword.
Got it.
So basically, you want me to try using the Blazing Sword on it? Sure, I can do that.
A hard-won victory.
Wow.
Oh, that actually worked.
Sure.
Hey, what did I tell you? Took a lot more out of me than I was expecting, though. Maybe we could save that trick for when we really need it.
We can cross through now.
Good. We're pressed for time.
These guys.
An opponent like this should be easy. You got spirit. Damn it,
Freezing storm.
take this. Swallow blade. You're finished.
I'm only getting started.
Slash.
Here I go. It's over.
Swallow blade. I'm not done.
Cyan instant. Here's a healing art. First aid. Cyan instant.
Here I come. Slash. You're mine.
Cyan instant.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind.
I won't forgive you.
Here I come.
You're mine.
Great. Next. Take this.
Any injuries?
Why is this elevator stuck? Looks like we need a specific key to go up there. Let's look around for one. We might find it lying around somewhere on one of the upper floors.
Looks like there's still some soldiers inside the castle.
It's still less than it would you. Having second thoughts?
No, I was just thinking about the blazing sword. Whenever I hold it, I feel wrong somehow.
Is relying on a sword from a Renin Master Core that repulsive?
It's not about that. It's just... It's hard to explain. It's like the sword is almost too strong.
I don't know what's got you so worried, but in case you forgot, that sword is the only reason we have a fighting chance against a lord.
I know. You don't need to keep telling me.
Well, good. That said, the longer you use it, the more you get burned by it, too. We need to remember to patch you up quickly when that happens. A double-edged sword in every sense. Since you can't feel pain, you'll need to be careful, okay?
Are you actually worried about me?
Is that a problem? Look, I need you if I'm going to take out the lords, and I can't have you dying on me before that happens. That's my only concern.
No choice. Take this! No escape! You're finished!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shield.
That equipment should come in handy.
Get lost! Slash! You're mine!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize. It's so hot. I can definitely believe they're harvesting fire astral energy out here.
Is it that bad?
I forgot. You can't feel the heat. I don't think I've been more jealous of anything in my life.
Gotta break through! Now you'll learn! It's over!
Did that the box?
Barely a blip on our radar.
Gotta break through!
Healing art. Where are you going?
Swallow blade!
Barely a blip on our radar.
What's going on over there?
Are those armed soldiers ganging up on a kid?
They're attacking him! We have to save him.
You were aiding the rebels, weren't you? Dang embedded. Up right there. Hey, it's you. Perfect. If I capture you, that should turn our lord's mood right around.
You will kneel before our Lord!
We'll see about that. A freezing storm!
Swallow blade!
Are you okay? What were you even doing here?
Working, most likely. Danon slaves that can't handle manual labor outdoors are put to work in the castles as servants. I'm surprised you didn't know.
The soldiers got really mad all of a sudden and everyone ran away. I was the only one that got caught.
And it's good that we found you, but it's still not safe here. You need to get out of here before any more soldiers find you. Understand?
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for saving me. Oh, here! You can have this!
Don't touch me.
I'm sorry. I only wanted to...
It's not your fault, kid. Don't sweat it. Can I take it instead?
Sure! It's the key to the elevator here. Will it help you guys at all?
Definitely. Thanks, kid. Now get going. And be careful on your way out. So, not too happy about a slave touching you, huh?
This isn't the time. We should keep moving.
What? I wouldn't say that. Beanie. For an elevator key, this thing sure is really intricate looking. Brendan's feel like I have to decorate everything. Well, decorate everything. Guess is that this key is special somehow. Special how? Just an elevator key, isn't it? Yeah, it works in a peculiar elevator. Like, oh, I don't know, one leads to wherever Balsaf's lurking. If that's the case, then the kid really did us a solid. Alright, good, find the elevator that it goes to and see where it takes it. A thorny woman. Ass kicks me into the air and shoot. Shion's perk. If you hold down to throw a bomb, you'll fire special ammo at a bomb after releasing it. You're gonna detonate more strongly. Special ammo to the right of the 8. Be reloaded with R1 at 0 or by pressing R2 at any time.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
What the hell is that thing?
A spirit vessel. It's what the Renans use to harvest astral energy from Danons.
So that's where it all ends up, huh? Damn them. This place looks damn near the same on the outside as it does on the inside. Nothing but fire and rocks. I figured a Renan castle would at least be a little more elegant. Instead, it seems this one was very dedicated to a theme.
Is that your idea of a joke? Don't lump the rest of us in with someone like Balsaf.
Then why's his place look so grungy?
I guess you could say that's just the majority of what he's into. He likes fire and he likes rocks. He's an egotistical brute without a single shred of class. He even makes everyone call him by his stupid nickname, the Wild Beast. I feel sorry for everyone who's stuck having to work beneath him.
Huh. Interesting.
Why?
I used to think all Renans were like him. Terrible people obsessed with their own superiority, who are only out to make us miserable. But now, listening to you talk makes me realize that maybe there are some good ones too. Maybe there are a few of you that are different.
Listen, I don't know what kind of Renin you think I am, but I have no intention of getting friendly with you. We clear?
Crystal, believe me, I wasn't about to suggest we go hang out and have a drink after this, that's for sure.
Who drink?
An opponent like this should be easy.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Official.
Right, here goes! Now you'll learn!
Searing flame, reload! Primed and ready. Single
Here I come! Sprint! Now! Damn it, Bennett! You're finished! Try harder! Go to hell! Swallow blade! Here I come! Slash! Swallow blade!
Cyan instant!
Here I come!
If I got the heat.
Looks like we won. What are those things I sometimes see you chuck out in the middle of fights?
What? You mean my bombs?
Bombs? As in the things people use to clear out rocks? But I could have sworn I saw something other than fire burst from some of yours.
That's because these aren't ordinary bombs. They're specially made ones filled with astral energy.
Okay. And why do you shoot the bombs after you release them?
It's a part of my strategy. The effects of my bombs change when I fire bullets of a different astral element at them. It makes it difficult for enemies to predict what effect they'll have, or when they'll go off.
One moment you're using powerful bombs, the next you're using powerful healing arts. They're kinda on the opposite ends of the spectrum, aren't they?
Think of it this way. If you ever get caught up in the blast of one of my bombs and you manage not to die, I'll be able to heal you using my arts.
I'll do my best to not die then.
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
It's good for me.
Guess this thing needs a different key to activate.
No choice!
This one's mine!
Swallow
This
blade!
is it!
I'm not done! Slash!
Reload!
Hyper.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Jasmine.
I won't forgive you! Reload!
Swallow blade!
Primed and ready! Cyan into it!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Let's dispose of the trash!
Swallow blade!
Searing flame! Reload! Cyan into it! All stuffed up!
Come on! Swallow
None
blade!
shall escape my judgment! Single dead! A freezing storm!
Swallow blade! Swallow blade!
Tornado!
Just missed my first two with it.
Seems about right to me.
I think this goes.
Get lost! Here I come! I'm not done! Swallow blade! You're finished!
That goes to the.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Get lost! You're mine! Now you're mine! You're mine! Swallow blade! Instant! Slash! You're mine! Thrust! You picked the wrong fight!
Let me help. It's weakened.
This
Barely a blip on our radar.
Okay, forget how you get the key. I think you get the key from the owls. I think. That's why you need to find all the. You race back up. That was on. Thought I had. I forgot you get that key from the owls once you get a lot more. Need to fight these guys again. War.
No choice.
Do that.
Our work is done here. Let's move. Get lost!
You're mine! Crush! Great! Next!
The freezing
Swallow
storm!
blade! Rising water!
Looks like we won.
Fourth floor, let's go.
No choice! Take this!
Freezing
No
storm!
escape! Slash! You're mine! It's over!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
That's another strong.
I'd steer clear of that Zoogle if I were you.
Damn. That weak, huh?
Got more levels on me than.
Gotta break through! No! Rising water! Swallow blade! We did it! Slash! No escape! Take this! I can feel my power growing!
I feel the power in my veins. Bye.
work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
You go to the fourth floor again, then
Hey, about that elevator.
Out of our way!
Now you'll learn! Damn it, Bennett!
Swallow blade! Swallow blade!
Take it! It's over!
Swallow blade!
there we go.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Top floor. Alright, Balsef, let's go!
This area seems different.
We're getting close. Balsif should be right up ahead.
That's what I figured. Time to introduce ourselves.
Let's go.
Finally, it's time to face Balsef.
Speaking of Balsef, how much would you say you actually know about him?
What do you mean? He's just a lord that holds power over Calaglia, isn't he?
Just a lord? He is far more than that. Balsef Erwolzi Teldilis is one of the 5 lords that sit atop all of Renan society. Even without his Fire Master Core, fighting him won't be easy. I've seen that man butcher who knows how many Zeugles, just to blow off some steam. With sheer brawn like his, he can knock you out with one hit, and it's practically suicide to go up against him when he has a weapon.
Got it. Watch out for his attacks.
That's only the beginning. You can't expect to beat him by attrition. First, we dodge, then look for an opening. Remember that.
Sounds like our teamwork is really going to be put to the test.
Indeed. Don't screw this up and get us both killed.
Alright, it's go time.
Don't move, Balsef!
So the vermin scum you call kin stirred up enough trouble for you 2 rats to make it all the way to me, huh? What a pain in the ass. Although, it was pretty impressive of you to deliver it straight into my hands. The Master Core.
You really think we're here to hand it over?
Why, of course not. You see, I'll be taking it back no matter what you say. any case, this is the end for you. You won't be getting out of here alive. The two of you were fools for coming here. Now die! A common thief believes she can usurp me? Don't make me laugh!
You can keep your accursed crown!
We're here to overthrow you and free the Danes!
Spare me your weeping, slave!
Magna Ray! Here's a healing arm!
You're mine! Swallow blade!
A freezing storm!
Take this! Swallow blade!
Ice tornado!
Here I come!
None shall escape my judgment!
Slash! Rising wyvern!
Here, let me help!
Swallow blade!
First aid!
Out of my way!
None shall escape my judgment!
Try hard! He's like a brick wall.
But he's wide open when he's in the air. I'll shoot him out of the sky.
Make sure you don't miss.
Here, let me help!
Here I come!
Stop
Try
trying to
harder!
resist!
Here I come! Slash! Shia, it's you and me!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Ooh.
Alphen. Alphen.
Iron Map! Lulsef's escaping. Come on!
Running from a slave, Volsif?
Know your place, insolent boy. Up here, I've got more than enough space to crush you. This time your mask won't be the only thing that cracks.
That is enough!
What the hell is that?
It's manifested astral energy. And not only that, it's alive!
Astral energy? From the spirit vessel? But wait, that was harvested for me! And that energy is supposed to be mine! It was the two of you! I knew it all along! And you'll pay! Meddling slave! Look what you did!
Without your spirit vessel, or your master core, you're nothing!
Shia, watch out! Slash!
Searing flame!
That thing's huge!
Don't let it trap you in its flames! Back into the fray!
Infernal turret!
Flame!
Swallow blade! Slash!
I never miss!
You wretches won't beat me!
Eat dirt!
I'll cover.
Take this! Swallow blade! Thanks!
Here's a healing arm!
Here I come!
That monster's attacking! Look out! Sight.
Now what?
Watch out! We need to stop him! Cyan
Slash!
instant!
Swallow blade!
None shall escape my judgment!
Slash! You're mine! Slash! Try this! And you're finished!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Bam! Woo!
But why? Do you not possess the blood of a Renin? Why then would you turn against your own kind? It's always been the way of the Renin for the strongest to survive! And yet, you have allied yourself with a filthy Danon! You traitor! Tell me why? Why bring ruin and devastation to your own kind? Snakes like you should die!
A monster made up of astral energy? How do we even...
If the sword is made of astral energy as well, maybe...
Right.
Zephyr was right. We did it. We brought down the wall.
Iron Mask, your face is exposed.
No. I remember it now. My name. My name is...
Up on it.
I want to feel your hair right now. You are the place, my only home. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall repeat over and over again. Oh, I'm barely breathing and breathing to that bound. But each and every time we all stand up, stop like to yourself and be true to yourself, and that might be we both can exceed destiny. So let's shout it out. You must feel love, but not like by your side. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall repeat over and over again. Keep the flame alive. I want to feel your hair right now. You are the place, my only home. I know, I know, I know. Yeah, we can one day whisper like flowers in the sky. No matter where I'm by your side. I know, I know, I know. You and I, let's fly the souls that we're together. Can't feel my heartbeat, so take my hand to do tomorrow. The heart that can let it be, you give me strength and give me play. To darkness, let's find hell on the love. Sparks just like Hibana. Come, light up like Hibana.
Such a good song. Tales of always has OST.
Flames. I see. Flames. My name is Alphen. Where am I? What happened? The rage surging within me, fueling the sword. Where did it come from? This twisting fear that clings to me, holding me in check. The melancholic voice calling out to me. Who am I? Who was I? This is...
Wakey wakey, sunshine. About time, too.
A week? You mean that whole time I was...
Out cold? Yeah. Just as well, too. When you blacked out, you were on your way to becoming a pile of ash. Shion's the reason you're still here.
Shion? You healed me?
In case you'd forgotten, we've still got 4 lords to defeat. You dying would have only slowed things down.
What about Balsef's troops?
We've got them on the ropes. While you've been getting your beauty sleep, most of the remaining Renans have either surrendered or fled. You slaying Balsef was the catalyst we'd been waiting for. Thanks to you, Calaglia is finally free. You have my gratitude. We couldn't have done it without you.
I just did what anyone would have done.
Iron Man... Forgive me. Alphen. It's good to finally see who I'm speaking to. Half of him, anyway. So, feel like telling us who you used to be?
I wish I could.
Memory's still giving you grief, eh? I see. Still, no sense in beating yourself up. You've remembered your name. The rest will come in time.
So, what happens now?
Oh, just everything. The realm may be liberated, but we're still destitute. You name it, anything and everything starts from scratch. But enough of that. You've just woken up. You should get a sense of the scale of what you've accomplished. Head over to the Gates of Fire and take a look at the view. It's a sight too many Danans died only ever seeing in their dreams.
The Gates of Fire.
I'll be your chaperone. Last thing we need is you tripping on a pebble and missing another week.
Remind me to laugh next time.
This area of liberation. Alright, I'm gonna save off here. Alright, I'm gonna end it off there. Guys, for 7 likes on the stream. Hopefully everyone has a wonderful, wonderful night. Thanks for whoever's looking in chat. I appreciate it. Much love, you guys. Take it easy. Peace.